to the Master Golf Club Kitchen. Another day of cooking with Chef Mo. So today we're going to make a very nice classic dish. We actually have the menu this time as well. We're going to make spaghetti, garlic and oil, or aglio and olio. So we have our house-made spaghetti we're making here in the club. We have the pasta extruder here. This is about an 8-ounce portion of pasta. The recipe will also be with the newsletter and on the bottom of the video. Very simple ingredients. We've got a nice Sicilian olive oil. It's a blend of Sicilian and Italian olives. Fresh Italian parsley, fresh garlic, cracked pepper, kosher salt, and then we have one chili. This is a audible chili. You can use also a Calabrian chili if you can find them. They're hard to come by sometimes in the stores. This you can usually find in the Spanish section. You'll have these chilies there. So it's pretty simple what we're going to do here. If you're running late, getting home, or just don't know really what to have, or it's hot out, or you know, what am I going to have in the refrigerator? If you have some garlic and olive oil, you can make pretty much a great dish out of it. It's something very simple, but everybody seems to love. So what we're going to do first is we're going to slice our garlic. So if anybody's ever seen Goodfellas, we have the razor blade like Paulie would do, where he would take the garlic and slice it so thin that they'd say it would come out translucent. You get it really, really thin. It takes a little too long. Here we use a knife or a mandolin. And you just want to go down and slice the garlic. So we use about 10 cloves of garlic here. Nice and thin. I like to keep the end off of there. So I like to slice the garlic more than chopping the garlic. When you chop the garlic, sometimes it makes the garlic kind of bitter. So we're just going to slice the garlic nice and fine. Now the garlic cloves are different sizes here, so it could be 10, it could be 8. If you like more garlic, put more garlic. If you like your food a little bit spicier, we're using the chili not to create really heat, but to really open up your taste buds. That really makes your the flavors come out even more. If you like your food a little more spicy, you can add 2, or make use 3, or whatever you'd like. Using the chili also helps add the flavor in the very beginning of it, to where it's a fresh. We're going to just break it up with our fingers, nice and fresh and clean flavor there. Nice sharp, small knife works really good too. So I'm going to go with 8 cloves of garlic today. The size of the cloves a little bit bigger. So we got our garlic here. We got in the back here, we got boiling water. We're going to salt the water really well. You want it to have flavor like the ocean. That's what makes the flavor come out in the pasta. So we have a small pan here, just warming up lightly. You don't want too much heat in. We're going to turn it up just a little bit. And then we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of virgin olive oil to it. That's really going to be the basis. Right there. Slide in our garlic. Add the garlic in there. And we're going to slow cook the garlic here. We don't want it to really get dark brown because it'll give it a bitter flavor. We're going to remove the stem. And we're going to break the chili in little pieces to really bring out the oils and the flavor of it. This is the exact same way we make it here at the club on a nightly basis for the Olive Garden kitchen. So at this point, you can rough chop your parsley. This does not have to be perfectly chopped parsley. It is a very, peasant kind of dish. Very simple food. Very comforting. So I just like to roll it up a little bit. Then we'll just run a knife through it. But the parsley gives it a nice, really nice fresh flavor. About 2 tablespoons full will be right what you need right there. So that's about it. We'll run the knife one more time through. That's all the parsley really needs. So you can see the garlic is starting to saute as we speak. So as you can see, the garlic is starting to lightly brown. So we're just gonna let it go a little bit more, and then we're gonna drop the pasta in. Fresh pasta should cook in about 3 to 4 minutes tops. They're very nice and al dente. That's what we're looking for. The water's just about to come up to a boil. One nice rolling boil with the pasta water. We're gonna turn down the garlic and oil a little bit. And here comes our boiling water. So the fresh pasta, as you can see here, is really nice and soft still. This will cook in no time at all. Stir. Now this is great too if you once the spring comes into the summer, you start getting these farm stands on the side of the road. You can get some nice tomatoes if they're nice and ripe. You can always chop a couple of tomatoes up and throw them in. Zucchini, yellow squash. If you want to roast some eggplant, if you want to throw a couple shrimp in there, if you have some leftovers. If our fishermen, if they wanted to throw a couple pieces of fish in, just a couple little cubes to add some more flavor. Anchovies, capers, olives. There's a million things you can take from that base and go to the next step and add some more flavor. Pasta's just about ready. So we're going to taste the piece. The best way to check is always just taste it. It's a little too al dente. Just 1 minute. Also during Lent, this is a great item for Lent, which there's no meat in it as well. Here we go. You want to save some pasta water. So we're going to add some pasta water in. Just kind of stop the cooking of the garlic oil as well. Usually about 1/3 of a cup is good. Then we're going to add the pasta back in. So add the pasta into the garlic and oil. Turn the heat up. A little bit of fresh cracked pepper. A little tiny bit of salt. We have a lot of seasoning. We'll throw in the parsley. It's really going to add a lot of flavor. Give it a little stir, toss. As you can see, the pasta's already dry. It's already absorbed all the liquid, so we're going to add a little bit more liquid so it doesn't come out sticky. And oily. And I wish we had smell-o-vision, because the aroma is absolutely tremendous right now. That's where we like to have it right there. Now we'll plate it up. Have our plate. Use a spoon and a fork. the rest of the garlic and a little bit of oil and some of the remnants that are there. So there you have it. Spaghetti aglio olio. This is the way it would be served classically in Italy. Just plain, no Parmesan cheese or any other cheeses added. Again, thank you from the Mass River Golf Club Kitchen. We'll see you soon.